Welcome back to my light side playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Republic. Last time we went through the lower city apartments and found some upgrade item. So we will return to our hideout and use the workbench there to upgrade our armor. And this adds some defense, so that's nice. And now we will go back and begin to explore the undercity. And our character currently looks like this. So let's go. Something seems to be bothering Calf. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Speak to Calf.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I just want to talk with you.
Oh, you want to argue some more, is that it?
I'm always up for a good fight. Or I just want to know why you distrust me so much. Or no, I don't want to argue with you. I just want to know why you distrust me so much.
What does it matter that much? Why can't you just leave it be? I just don't trust easily. And for good reasons, which are my own.
But we have to work together, Calf. So it has plenty to do with me. Or what reasons? I want to know. Or fine, you can stuff your reasons then. Or I can make you talk, Calf, trust me. But we have to work together, Calf, so it has plenty to do with me.
Oh, damn it. I suppose I won't get any rest until I talk, will I? You want to know why I don't trust anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just finished the war with the Mandalorians. Revan and Malak were heroes. I was damn proud to have served in their fleet. It was completely unexpected when they turned on us, invading the Republic while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become brutal, conquering Sith, and we were all but helpless before them. I mean, think about it. If you can't even trust the best of the Jedi, who can you trust?
What do I have to do with Malak and Revan? Or they turned to the dark side, obviously. Why is it so personal? Or I suppose you can't. It must have been hard to take. I suppose you can't. It must have been hard to take.
No, it wasn't even that. There were others. Good, solid men, trusted men who turned on us as well and joined their cause. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the ones who fled the Republic and joined them are even worse. The dark side has nothing to do with why they joined with the Sith. They deserve no mercy.
You say that with such hatred. Or I haven't joined the Sith, Calf. I haven't joined the Sith, Calf.
I know, and I should apologize to you. I've become so accustomed to expecting the worst in others, and you've done nothing to deserve that. It's just... No, never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
So we got a new journal entry on Calf. It's obvious. Calf is emotionally scarred by the betrayals of friends and allies at the start of the Sith War. There's probably more to the story, but he doesn't want to discuss it right now.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I've got my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
Who are you? What are you doing here in the undercity? I don't have any credits on me. Or okay, here's 5 credits. Or this is a public elevator. I'm not paying any toll. Or get out of here, you filthy beggars. Or I use my blaster to end your suffering permanently. Who are you and what are you doing in the undercity?
We are the outcasts, banished and reviled by those who dwell above.
Here in the filth and darkness, we claw out a wretched existence, scavenging and begging just to survive long enough to see another wretched day.
This is our village. We live here in the undercity. You have to pay us 5 credits for using our elevator.
You poor wretches. Here's 20 credits to buy some food and clothing. Or the other option we already had before. You poor wretches. Here's 20 credits to buy some food and clothing.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two, get out of here! I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
My name's Liana Halon. Who are you? Or what do you want? My name's Liana Halon. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
The surface is a beautiful place. Or it's nothing special. Or it's better than this festering slime pit. Or I don't have time for this. The surface is a beautiful place.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Rukil? Who's that? Oh, I want to ask some questions. Rukil? Who's that?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
The Promised Land? What's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Where can I find Rukil?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Where can I find Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Do you know anything about the escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Have any other upbuilders come through here
There
recently?
were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Tell me about this village.
Well, I was born here for starters. My parents were outcasts, banished to the Undercity for some crime or other. They never really like to talk about it. Everyone here is an outcast. Or the descendants of one. It's tough down here, but we survive. I guess it's easier for me since I've never known anything different. Some of the people have given up all hope. They've become bitter and depressed, but most of us are good people, despite what our ancestors may have done. Gendar could probably tell you more, or maybe Rukil. You could talk to them if you want.
I'll be going now.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the upworld.
Oh, these graphic glitches seem a bit strange. I hope it's nothing that crashes the game.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resources we have to care for the outcasts who are sick or injured. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
What are you talking about?
The villagers infected with the Rupgul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rupguls, we'll let them destroy each other.
There must be something someone can do. Or I'm going through these gates to try and help the infected ones. There must be something someone can do.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rupgul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rupguls and attack them at any moment.
So you'll just leave the infected ones to die? You're a coward. Or I'm going through the gates and try to help infected ones. Or I want to ask some questions. So you'll just leave the infected ones to die? You're a coward.
I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest of the village can live. I accept this. If you think that makes me a coward, so be it.
I want to ask some questions.
If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. He's the leader of this village. All my attention has to stay focused on trying to ease the suffering of those within the village. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
So we got an entry about Calf. And infected outcasts. Several of the outcasts have been infected with the Rupgul disease. They have been placed in quarantine away from the others so that then when they transform into Rupguls, they won't ravage the rest of the village.
Please, help us. We're infected with the Rupgul disease. At any moment we could... no! This cannot be... no!
Okay. Let's see how easy they are to hit. And how much hit points they have. We'll just try to use the power attack and power through them.
Uh-huh. Ready? You asked for this!
Damn it! Hold... Please...
You asked for this! Let's go!
And our main character got injured and poisoned.
Please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
Don't worry, I'm here to help. Or who are you? Why are you locked away from the rest of the village? Or Get away from me, you diseased mongrels. Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
You'll help us? Oh, bless you, Upworlder, bless you. But you must hurry. We have the rat ghoul disease. It is only a matter of time until we are transformed into terrible creatures, like those who attacked you when you first came into the pen. It is too late for them. Soon it will be too late for us, and we will transform into those horrible rat ghouls ourselves.
Don't worry, I'll be back when I find a cure for you. Or I think I'll kill you so you don't infect anybody else. Don't worry, I'll be back when I find a cure for you.
Please hurry, Upworlder. We don't have much time until the transformation. Don't forget about us, Upworlder. If you find any way to cure this disease, please come back and help us.
Do you have the cure, Upworlder? Have you come to save us from the horrible fate of the others?
Don't worry, I'm here to help you. Or I think I'll kill you so you don't infect anyone else. Or forget it, I'm not wasting the cure on an outcast. Or don't worry, I will be back when I find a cure for you. Don't worry, I will be back when I find a cure for you.
Please hurry, Upworlder. We don't have much time until the transformation. Don't forget about us, Upworlder. If you find any way to cure us of this disease, please come back and help us.
Back again? Is there something else you need?
Who are you?
I am Isala, healer of this village. I use my knowledge and what little resource, but despite my medical training, there is nothing.
Okay, already had this. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Or we could
Back
use her
again.
for healing, so I need healing. Thank you.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Who are you people? Why do you live here in the Undercity?
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
What a horrible way to live.
Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have. And maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rukil.
Rukil?
The oldest man in the village. He's a kind soul, but I'm afraid he's growing weary of this world. He dreams of escaping, of finding a better world. If you wish to speak to him, you can probably find him wandering about the village. As I said, a kind man, though he does cling to his illusions.
Tell me about the rat ghouls that live down here.
The rat ghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
I want to ask some questions.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
I'm looking for a Twi'lek named Mission Wow.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
How can I get to the sewers?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rat ghouls and the other foul creatures.
I want to ask some questions.
Ask your questions, Upworld.
Tell me about the rat ghouls that live down here.
The Rakghouls are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws, we know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village,
I want to ask some questions.
Ask your question.
Who are you people? Why do you live here in the undercity?
We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly Rakghouls.
I want to ask some questions.
Ask your question.
You said something about other upworlders who came by here recently.
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
I think I'll be going now.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village and I will do my best to help you however I can.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you.
What are you talking about, old man? Or, ooh, okay then. Could I ask some questions? Or you're obviously an insane old kook. What are you talking about, old man?
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
I'm Liana Halon. What do you want from me, Rukil? Or get to the point, old man. I'm Liana Halon. What do you want from me, Rukil?
Once I was honored for my wisdom. But over time, the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too.
The true path? What does that mean?
No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No. Not until you prove yourself.
Prove myself? How can I do that?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
I will help you with that, Rukil.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I'll be back if I find anything out. Oh, I'm not going to waste my time looking for your apprentice. I'll be back if I find anything out.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
So we got a new quest to search for the apprentice. Rukil of the Outcast Village has asked you to discover the fate of a missing apprentice, a young woman named Maya. She never returned from a mission Rukil sent her on some time ago, though he refuses to tell you what she was searching for when she left the village.
We have no food,
No weapons, nothing. How can we live like this? We're doomed.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
How do you manage to run a store here in the Undercity?
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
I want to ask you some questions.
Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the village. I just run the store. I don't want to make him mad by answering any questions. Gendar already doesn't like me.
Why doesn't Genda like you?
Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything?
That's a pretty selfish attitude, or I agree with you. Your store, your profits. Or that's why Genda's mad at you? There has to be more to it than that. That's why Genda's mad at you, there has to be more to it than that.
He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance.
Let me see your inventory.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
So we got healing items. And some weapons. Some upgrade items and Berserk cards. We currently don't need anything, so we will leave it at that. The game crashed, so we have to continue from our quick save.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The rat ghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the rat ghouls are so near.
Open the gate, I will kill the rat ghouls. Or, you're right, it's too dangerous. Leave the gate closed. Or, keep the gate closed. I'm not risking my life here. Open the gate, I will kill the rat ghouls.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
What?
You asked for this! Damn, I feel sick.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
Who are you?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates and see they are locked to protect us from the rat ghouls.
I want to ask some questions.
I just guard the gates. Gendar's the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions.
Who are you? Oh, goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Upworlder.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Whoa, slow down mission. What's wrong?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Calm down, mission. Take a deep breath and tell me what happened. Or, Zalbar, you mean your rookie friend? What happened? Or, who's going to sell him into slavery? What are you talking about? Or, I don't have time for this. Gaten said you would help me get inside the Valkyr base. Calm down, mission. Take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where they took him? Or why don't you ask Gaten and the Becks to help you? Or you just ran off and left him, some friend you are? Or wait here, I'll be back when I find Zalbar. Do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
If I help you get Zalbar back, you have to get me inside the Valkyr base. Or wait here, I'll be back when I find Zalbar. Or why don't you ask Gaten and the Becks to help you? Or I don't have time for you, Wookie. I need to find a way into the Valkyr base. If I help you get Zalbar back, you have to get me inside the Valkyr base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Mission has joined your party. Left-click this response to go to party selection screen. So we now have a second companion. And let's take a look at her. Can do a level up. And we'll probably get wisdom to 12, so that is an even number. And for skills, we will improve demolitions and security. We'll leave the others as it is currently, and we'll save the remaining points. And we also got a new item, Mission Spyro Blade. We will leave Mission as a ranged fighter, so we'll give her another blaster pistol and a combat suit. And the Vibro Blade is probably better on our main character. So we will equip it here. And we got a new entry in the search for Bastila. Mission has agreed to help you sneak into the Black Valkyr base to recover the stolen swoop accelerator. But first she wants you to rescue her rookie friend Zalbar from the Gamorrean slavers in the sewers. So let's go. There's a Sith patrol.
You
Look, I've got all the proper security papers, or I don't like your tone, or I'm just here to kill you. Look, I've got all the proper security papers.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rakghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rakghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
You said you lost one patrol already? You just follow your orders and keep looking. Or why don't you just give up search? Or you're annoying me, time to die. Or I should be going now. You said you lost one patrol already?
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
You must follow your orders and keep looking, or why don't you just give up the search? Or you're annoying me, time to die, or I should be going now. Why don't you just give up the search?
Hey, I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
And let's see if Mission has anything else to say.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
I want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zelba hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who would want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times, and when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
You're lucky he didn't fry you with a blaster, or smacking a kid. Those walkers have no class. Or that will teach you to stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Or could your story be more boring? I've heard enough. You're lucky he didn't fry you with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Where did the other 2 walkers do? Or did Zalbar kill them? Or could your story be more boring? I've heard enough. What did the other 2 walkers do?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
How did Zalbar end up in Taris? Or how did you survive before you met Zalbar? Or we should get back to the task at hand. How did Zalbar end up in Taris?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
We should get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother. Or I hope I don't have to listen to your brother on about your brother now. I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
There are some records. Maybe we can pull them out one by one.
What?
Are they already in range? Maybe. Oh, there's one more. Okay, now they're coming. Hopefully they're coming for our main character. And they can shoot from behind.
I'll show you.
And there's a Ragdoll Fiend. We will attack him first, as these are the stronger Ragdolls.
Ready.
Just run!
How'd you like that?
We found the Ragdoll Serum. And here's already a sewer entrance, but we will complete the undercity first. So are they already in range? No, they can't see
Yeah?
them.
Ready.
And now let's go. And attack the fiend first. But with our ranged guys. Let's go.
I'll show you.
You asked for this.
And there's a mine. And some more mines.
Yeah?
We will use mission to recover them. When we can recover the mines, we can sell them later or use them for ourselves. But it's also more complicated than disabling it. But it worked.
Help me. Please. I can feel inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Here, take the serum, it will cure you. Or I'll help you out, but I need some information first. Or get away from me, you diseased freak. Here, take the serum, it will cure you.
Thank you. Those things. They attacked as soon as we came out the doors. They killed the others. It was horrible.
You're okay now, but I need information. I'm looking for Bastila. Quit whining and start talking. I need to know where Bastila is. You're okay now, but I need information. I'm looking for Bastila.
Bastila? She wasn't in this pod. We were tracking her pod just before we hit the planet's surface. It went down somewhere to the west. We lost the signal when our own pod crashed. Maybe. Wait. What was that? Did you hear that? I thought I heard something.
I didn't hear anything. Oh, don't change the subject. I still have some questions to ask you. I didn't hear anything.
Over there. I heard something. I know I did. There it is again. It's those monsters. They're coming back. Run for your lives.
And we wasted the serum on him. There are the Rakghols.
What?
Ready? How'd you like that?
So are they in range for them? Not right now.
I'm here.
Yeah?
So these are all the same type.
You'll never.
Hopefully they will blast them on the next round.
Get me.
Let's go!
What? Huh?
And now we can go back to the village and heal the two guys that were in quarantine. They are over there.
Do you have the cure, Upholder? Have you come to save us from the horrible fate of the others?
I've brought you a serum to cure the Rakghoul disease.
You have a cure? Please give it to me, please, quickly, before it's too late.
Here, take this Rakghoul serum. I have enough for both of you. Or, what will you give me in exchange for this cure? Or, forget it, I'm not wasting the cure on an outcast. Here, take this Rakghoul serum. I have enough for both of you.
Quickly, I must inject it before it is too late. Yes, I feel it working. I feel the disease burning away. It's like a miracle. I am cured. Thank you, Upworlder. You have saved us from a fate worse than death. I only wish I had some reward to give you. Maybe you can find something worthwhile in the wreckage of that Republic escape pod.
Republic escape pod? What are you talking about?
Not long ago, an escape pod crashed in the Undercity, far to the northeast of the village. We were going to try and salvage equipment from it, but we were attacked by the rat ghouls and infected. I'd tell you more if I could, but our salvage team never reached the pod. It's probably still there, unless some of the other Upworlders already found it and picked it clean. We should go now, Upworlder. We're anxious to return to the village and see our families again. Thank you once again for everything you've done.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us outcasts, but you risked everything to help those infected villagers. I wish I had some type of reward to give you, but we outcasts have nothing. All I can offer is the gratitude of the entire village.
I need healing. So we got completely healed. That's also reward enough. And
you have done a great thing for my village, Upworlder. Few from the surface would bother to cure an outcast of the Rakghoul disease as you have done. My only regret is that I have no reward to give you for your aid, save my thanks and the thanks of my people.
I think I'll be going now.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village and I will do my best to help you however I can.
And I think we still have the Rakghoul serum, yes. So we can give it to the healer in the upper city. And we got some frag mines. And an upgrade item for a ranged weapon. And we got an entry here. You've acquired a sample of Rakghoul serum. This could be very valuable to the right people. Maybe he has something to say about the serum?
Hey there, Upworlder. You want to see what I got for sale in my inventory? Or do you need something else?
I'll be going now.
Yeah, okay. You'll come back and see me if you want a deal.
So we can't get anything from him for it. Here's the second entry to the sewers. And there is Taris. The game crashed again, so we have to continue from the quick save. And we have to do it again.
Don't move! I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Are you threatening me? Or why is there some danger down here? Or who are you? Or I go where I want when I want. Who are you?
That's Canderous Ordo. He's the most famous Mandalorian mercenary in this sector of the galaxy.
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
So let's get going. Don't walk, shoot.
Ready?
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean by that? Or so you're just going to run back to the surface like some coward? What do you mean by that?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that.
What can you tell me about Davik? Or what do you know about lower city gangs? Or so you're just going to run back to the surface like some coward? What can you tell me about Davik?
What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
What do you know about the lower city gangs?
This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations. But I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them. But I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
I better get going now.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
One of your party is down. Party members who go down in combat will be revived at the end of the battle. If your entire party goes down, the game is over. So yeah, back up again as there's no fight. And now we are limping. So we should use a medpack. And there are some more red ghouls.
What?
Uh-huh.
I'm here.
Oh, come on. And you should start shooting.
Ready? How'd you like that?
Don't stand around. Please start shooting.
Let's go!
These are... oh, there's a fiend. So we will concentrate on the fiend with our ranged characters.
I'm here. Time to rumble. Down you go!
And these graphic glitches are getting worse. You found the journal of Rukel's apprentice near your corpse. You should return to the old man in the outcast village to tell him your fate, and to deliver the journal to him. So we got this journal. This journal details the search for the promised land carried out by Rukel's apprentice. Most of the entries are mundane, however, the last entry is quite interesting. I have uncovered evidence that others have been seeking out the fabled land, and that their tracks have led them into the sewers. I have decided I must go there as well.
Let's go!
These are all this. No, there's a regular fiend. So we'll concentrate on him with our ranged characters.
Down you go!
And one more fragment to recover. So now we can go back to the village and tell the Rukel guy about his apprentice and get some healing.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Your apprentice is dead. I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Guide you? But I don't even know where the Promised Land is. I think you have me confused with someone else. Or hold on a second, I'm not guiding anybody anywhere. Guide you? But I don't even know where the Promised Land is.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rukel knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Very well. tell me the history of your people. Or I'm not interested in the history of your people. Very well, tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Taris, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the undercity was born.
Is that how you came to be down here? What does this have to do with me? Or are you going to get to the point soon? Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Tarisian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
The Promised Land? What's that? Or how can I lead you to a Promised Land when I don't even know what it is? The Promised Land? What's that?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I have one of the journals you're looking for. And you want me to find these missing journals? Or what will I get if I find these missing journals for you? Or I'm not wasting my time looking for these journals. I have one of the journals you're looking for.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. Too many pieces are still missing. I'm afraid that only with all three journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
So we got a new quest, the Promised Land. Rukil believes that this is the apprentice journal and the journals of his father and grandfather. He could piece together the clues and discover the location of the Promised Land. He's asked you to bring the journals to him. Got some new stuff. And now we can get some healing.
You amaze me. I always thought the surface dwellers couldn't care less about us out. I wish I...
Yep, I need healing. So we completed the undercity, and now we will be able to go to the sewers. We'll use this entry down here.
Hey, Karth. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taris compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Taris would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taris ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Taris. There are worse, too, but Taris is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big Z's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Settle down right now, both of you. Or you're not going to take that from him, are you, Mission? Settle down right now, both of you.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, 'cause I don't need 'em.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
And this completes our tour through Taris Undercity. And next time we'll go into the sewers and see what awaits us there. Until then, bye!